Yo, man, the Wizards just won the lottery, bro. It's actually crazy, because for all these years, they finally did it, man. They finally did it. And you know why? Because I saw a post in the morning, and it was about they were like one ping pong ball away from landing Wemby and Zion and Cooper Flag in different draft classes, of course. So they were due, man. They were due. And to be honest, they were one of those teams where I think that they're just they're not even tanking. They're just super bad. Like they're just bad enough to like lose games. I'm not even talking because you look at the rest of the teams that jumped at the top four. You got the Jazz, you got the Grizzlies, you got the Bulls. Man, after the All Star break, most of these teams were just like it was super bad, bro. The Jazz got fined for resting the starters in the fourth quarter, but they got rewarded for it. That's why they want to change the draft lottery because they got rewarded for it, and now the Jazz are on the clock with the second overall pick. Wizards 1, Grizzlies 3, and Chicago 4. First of all, let me talk more about the Wizards. This changes everything for the Wizards, especially with the future of Anthony Davis, um, Trey Young. You don't know what's going to happen to those guys. I don't think they're going to move Trey Young. It's more of an Anthony Davis. We'll see what happens in the summer. I think he gets moved, or maybe an extra pick in this draft class because it's a stacked draft class. So I think they move him. I've seen a post from Jake Fisher saying that the Wizards might think about trading down, which would be I don't know, man. They're just trying to maybe do a 2017 thing when the Boston Celtics traded down from 1 to 3, and they got um Jalen Brown, and the Sixers got Markel Fultz, but Celtics got extra assets plus Jalen Brown. Maybe they're trying to do the same thing here. I don't really don't know. So, what do I think about this? Do I think they should trade down? No, because I think AJ Dybantsa, you have to take AJ Dybantsa because if you're not taking him, the Utah Jazz are taking. I've also heard the Jazz might be looking like both of their GMs said that they might be looking to trade down. So we'll see what happens here in this until the draft day. Anyways, the Wizards, AJ Dybantsa, that's your franchise player. That's the player that you've been searching for the last 8 years, maybe. This is John Wall. God knows how long, bro. And although, like they were super bad. Yes, there are games that they were just super tanking, but most of it they were bad. They let Bam Adebayo drop 83 points, by the way, which is crazy. But most importantly, Wizards fan deserve this pick. They've suffered so much. And then when I'm moving on to the Jazz are probably the best team here. Like when I think about the young core, they have a lot of talent. They got Ace Bailey, Walker Kessler, they got Laurie Marketing, Keontae George, and now they got whoever they get at number two, possibly Darren Peterson or Cameron Boozer. So we'll see who they select here. If I'm the Jazz, I'm taking Darren Peterson, of course, number two. I think he goes number two, but it's more for fit wise. I don't know. That's not something that I decide. So I'm really happy for the Jazz as well. Although they were doing like very, very bad tanking, but I think they're gonna take a leap next season. They're definitely gonna take a leap. When I look at the Memphis Grizzlies, now think about it. I think Ja Morant gets traded this offseason, man. This is what they just needed at the perfect time. You got your young core fell apart. Jaren Jackson Jr. traded at the deadline. This one being traded last offseason. You got 4 first-round picks for him, but it was just not bad. You drafted Cedric Coward, who's a really good rookie. But John Morant's just everything feels like the relationship is just broken beyond repair. You gotta move on from John Morant, in my opinion. And what a better way to start that with a third overall pick? Either get Peterson or Cameron Boozer, whoever falls for you. Maybe even they wanna make it super interesting, draft Caleb Wilson. So we'll see what happens with the Grizzlies. But this is the perfect thing for the Grizzlies, man. Just didn't know what would happen if they didn't jump. Then you got, of course, the Bulls. I think the Bulls are super primed right now. Like you jump, you have the fourth pick. You have a 47 million cap space in the offseason. You got young core right now. You're getting rid of any unnecessary players on the team. Trying to get more assets, more young players. You have Josh Giddey right now. Then you have the fourth pick, which is possibly going to be Caleb Wilson in most mock drafts. You have to, like, I know the Bulls franchise, just the GM, the front office has been super bad these last couple of seasons. But man, this is your chance to prove it, man. Like, what a better way you jump from 9 to 4. You have a lot of cap space. Like, come on, man, come on. You have young assets as well. Like, you can fix things here. It's still not broken. You can still fix it, but you can't f this up. You can't f this up if you're the Bulls. So all these four teams, and yeah, lastly, I want to talk about the Pacers. Pacers got punched, of course. I feel like since the trade, I said that was a dumb trade. You don't. It was like literally a coin flip. You literally traded your pick for Ivica Zubac, which is something you need because you needed him in the playoffs, of course. In the future, you're going to need him because he's a really good player. But am I doing that for a coin flip for the fifth pick, for example, in a really good draft class? I don't know. Imagine if Caleb Wilson fell for you in the. Imagine if you still had your pick, you fall to five. Maybe Caleb Wilson falls, Cameron Boozer falls. Who knows? So this feels pretty bad for the Pacers. Congratulations to the Clippers. Uh, I think it's a good trade for the Clippers now. I think the Clippers won this trade. It all came down to this pick. I had to know if the Pacers keep this pick, they just absolutely won this trade. Of course, you get a top four pick and Ivica Zubac, but now you get nothing, but you get Ivica Zubac and the Clippers get a top five pick, which is probably going to be Darius Guff, the mock drafts that I've seen. There's a lot of other good players, so you're gonna get a good talent, anyways. That's it, man. I feel like the lottery teams, the tanking teams, they got what they needed this this year. I think it's going to change though. I think the draft lottery is going to change, and they're going to do the 3-2-1 draft lottery, the new rule, okay, with the ping pong balls. And if you one of the worst teams in the NBA, you're going to get less odds for the number one pick. I don't know, man. We'll see what happens in the future. Of course, worst case scenario was Oklahoma City jumping into the top four. They don't need any more good players, okay? Anyways, guys, that was about it, and see you all in the next one.